Hey guys, it's Sophie. I am fairly new to YouTube and this is my very first video. Today we are going to be making a volleyball charm, and what you'll need is pink clay, a jump ring, black paint of any kind. I just like to use nail polish because it's cheaper, the kind I get anyways, some gloss. This is fast finish decoupage. I should probably get some better kind just for future uses. A little tool like this. I am just using a little nail. And some disinfectant wipes to clean off your workspace. Alright, so first I'm going to take one of my disinfectant wipes and wipe off my hands and work area to remove all of the dust and previous colors. And sorry about my workspace, I paint my nails on this, so it has all this nail polish on it, but don't worry, it won't affect the clay in any kind because it's dry. Take a desired size of the pink clay and roll it out into a little ball, nice and even. Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just rolling it out. And you can make it how big you want or how small you want. I'm going to make it not that big because I'm not going to be wearing this at all. And this clay is a little bit discolored because I used it when I first started making clay and I didn't really know how to use it or handle it. So make it nice and round, nice and even. And then take your little tool here and put a small dot in the middle. Not all the way through, just a guiding mark. And then hold your tool like a pencil and draw a volleyball. I'm going to put the link down below on how to draw a really good volleyball. And this is what I'm going to be doing with this. So just make your lines. They don't have to be perfect because we will be filling them in with black. You can go over some of them if you want. Now take the back of this or any small tiny tool. You could even use the small size of dotting tools for your nails. And then put this over the clay and press a hole through the top. Make sure it's nice and even. And this is where we're going to put our jump ring through. If you are going to be making a charm or an earrings or necklace, this is what you want to do. Or you could put an eye pin in if you want to make it a different kind of charm. Then you're going to put this in the oven to bake, and I'm going to put this in for 15 minutes, but it depends on your packaging. So I'll be right back with the hardened product. Okay, here is my still very hot piece of clay. And it just came out of the oven, and don't worry, it'll still be a little bit squishy, but as it cools, it will harden. Another thing I forgot to mention, and what you will need, it's a little tiny brush. I'm just using one of my nail art brushes since I'm using nail polish. Okay, so you're gonna take your black nail polish and find a piece of paper or something you don't mind getting it on as like a little scrap thing and put a little drop on there. You don't need that much. If you were making a bunch of these like I did for my volleyball team, you would, but since I'm just using a little bit. Now take your brush, make sure it's clean and nice and pointy, no stray threads, and just use these little guidelines, that's why we made them, and fill them in. You'll have to do it a few times because I made these ones a little bit too deep, but I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can. I'm just adding the little details. Just use little tiny brush strokes. Take some patience and no caffeine beforehand. You can have caffeine, but I don't know. Takes a very steady hand. And if you hear any noises in the background, that's either outside, because the birds are very noisy, or my family. And the brand of nail polish I am using for this little design is Wet n Wild, and it's in black cream. It's really nice. I love this nail polish. And it was super cheap too. At Walgreens I got it for like 99 cents, and it's better quality than some of the Revlon stuff, which is like a few dollars. Okay, here it is all set and ready to be glazed. So now what you're going to do is take your glaze right here, and you can either pour it on, which wastes a lot of it, or you can take a brush and paint it on. I've never used this kind of brush before. I'm using another nail polish brush. I'm just going to put some on this paper. Okay, hopefully you can see it. And gently go over this. This brush is very thin. All my other brushes are lost. Cannot find them. I think my sister took them. And you're just gonna brush it over. Don't press too hard, or else you might smudge the black lines. And this dries super fast, so if you were going to have a volleyball tournament or something that you want to make these for, like I made these a few hours before the game, and it dried probably within 30 minutes. So I'm just going to do that. You can gloss the backside if you want to, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna paint the edges so they're nice and shiny. Just basically anything anyone will see, I'll paint. If I was going to like sell this or something, I would obviously paint the back, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're going to want to find your pliers, but right now I cannot find my pliers because they're in the car. After a little fixing happened, I had to fix a little charm on my way to school. Forgot them in the car, which is not here right now. So I'm just using these pliers or tweezers to pull this apart. And you can use your fingernails too, but I don't know, it kind of hurts mine when I do it. And thread this through. Again, you could use an eye pin if you wanted. And I recommend adding another jump ring to this if you were going to make it. Oh yeah, see, this is almost completely dry already, and I didn't edit in between or anything. So pinch these closed. Hands might get a little bit sticky. I just didn't have any patience to wait until it dried. But yeah, I would definitely add another jump ring to this just to make it a little bit more sturdy and charm-like. But you could make little tiny ones of these, 2 of them, and make them a little earring pair. Or you could really do anything this. Rings, bracelets, necklaces, keychains, anything. That's basically what I do. And And so yeah, here's your finished product. I'll put the link for how to draw the volleyball on the bottom bar down there. And I'll see you next time. My next video, I think, will be making a red solo cup, but if it's not, I apologize. Probably something happened. And I'll try to be very consistent with these videos and make them as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Bye.